How are you? I'm extremely pleased to be here with you today. Isn't it great to be here together in order to find out the way towards lives and the parts of lives that we actually want to have? Today we will start a little bit different than last time. We will do something that will put the energy into us and put the energy into the world. And this is pretty magical process. I'm sure that you are pretty much familiar with that, but let's do that together. That magic is called breathing. We will do that in a little bit different, hello people, way than you usually do that. So let's take one beautiful breath in, then let it go out. The point is to your whole body enjoy that. Don't give just this first part this chance to breathe. Put your fingers like this and then try to fill all your hands with air. Expand all the profile of your body and let it be loud. Don't skip that, because if you skip that, you skip actually the opportunity to get the beautiful energy into yourself and into your world. Because we are not here just to take, we are here to give as well. And why do we actually put that sound into the breathing? This is because of two things. First thing says, when we do that, we say to the world, "Hi world, this is me." And the second one is maybe more important for a lot of us. We are not ashamed of being alive, of being here, because we were used, when we are in silence, when we are quiet, when we are hard to see, this is good. We're good kids when we are in our corner and play in silence. So we think that we have to go through our lives without sound, without a trail, without acknowledgement of ourselves. With this, we let ourselves be seen, and then the world can actually see us. We start to exist in some way. So for the beginning, we will start. I will not answer your questions if you have some right now, so I can focus on what I'm talking to you. But I will go through your comments after the video, and I will answer every question of yours. Okay? First, we will go a little. We will do some recap of what we did and talked about last time, so that knowledge goes even deeper into you and become understanding actually. So, do you remember the window? First rule: don't clean the window. What that means? That means that this is something that is between us and that we call reality. So we have this. What it means? This is the most filthier part, dirtier part of our window. This is somewhat cleaner part, and this is the cleanest part we can have in this reality. Actually, we cannot go further, but it's pretty enough to get there, you know. Even we don't have to have our average in this part. This is the sweet spot of our reality, in which we are gonna enjoy tremendous a lot of happiness and everything we want in our lives, you know. So what is this? This is our darkest frequency, our lowest frequency, in which we actually suffer life. No, we are not living here, we are suffering. As we go up, that suffering stops to be strong enough, and we actually start to see the light on the end of the tunnel. And as we go further, we will feel better, we will be able to see the reality that is better and better. So instead of trying to clean this is messy business, and you will not be able to clean that really, for real. Go further. Let yourself go further. This is the part a lot of us do things in a wrong way. We want to give up the job we hate. We have to I don't know, say something to our partners, or we have to kill that fat because we are huge or whatever. This is cleaning the window. This is from this perspective, and the result of every action you do on this level is create more of aspects from this level. When we go here, when we put the energy into growth of our frequency, when we go here, everything we had here would be cleaner and brighter and happier, better for you. So it's not cleaning the window, it is heightening our frequency. Our higher frequency actually helps us to go out of ourselves, to remember ourselves and chessboard. This is our reality. We can be in just one of those squares, or in 2 or 4 or whatever. If we expand, we will actually have a richer life. And those black and white things that we call good or bad actually means that what we call bad, those black spots, are the places that leads us in opposite direction that we want to be. White spots, that something that we want, that we appreciate, leads us towards something that we want. This is the difference between good and bad. But if you notice, on every chess table there are white and black parts. So if you want to live a great life, it's not to try to be just in a white squares, because this is impossible. The point is to understand what those black squares are and how we can use them to grow. And when we go on that frequency level, we will see that our life becomes richer and bigger. How we actually do that? Let me turn the lights so I can show you how does that work actually. We have here our cells, and when we are here, we see just one of those cells. If we go up, our chess table becomes bigger and bigger. What it means? We are actually here to expand our universe. How we do that? See this. Imagine that this is our window. So this is the darkest part, this is a little bit lighter, and this is the lightest part. This actually goes perpendicularly on our chess table, on our lives. So if we go further from the board, we are going up on a frequency level, our universe is expanding. Because our physical body shows that perfectly. When we are scared, we tend to be smaller. Our world compresses, gets into itself to be as small as it can be. When we feel good, we can inhale and expand. We know actually everything. Our body knows everything. But we, from some reason, I don't really know, actually get it wrong and try to do wrong things in wrong way. What I actually showed you, that there is a big difference between two-dimensional world and third dimension. It means a lot for us. We talked about dimensions last time, and the point is that we don't actually know how much dimensions are. So, if we want to expand, we have to understand one after another dimension. Not just understand, but let ourselves in it, whether we are aware of that or not. Because a lot of things are happening to us and in us and around us we are totally unaware of. But some way that affects us. So I will tell one more beautiful example. How does that 2D, 3D world works actually? Imagine that this is 2D world of Pac-Man. You know that guy who goes and eats those balls? So this is pretty much the world of a beautiful happy Pac-Man. If you have, this is your screen actually, and you see the game in front of you, and Pac-Man is standing here or going and eats those balls, whatever he does, okay? And you have a mouse, computer mouse, and when you move that mouse, your cursor would be going here and there, up and down, and that Pac-Man can get used to it because he sees it was there and there, and then go here, and then ba, and he can comprehend that because this is in his 2D world. But what if this is a touch screen? We added just one dimension up, and we will mess with his brain, you know, because he cannot comprehend third dimension. So we put a finger here, and he would like, whoa, what happened? How that came here? Those are ghosts or whatever, you know. And then something even worse happened. We do this, and that disappears. That cursor disappears here and shows up here with no apparent reason. Wow! He starts to be afraid because he doesn't understand that, and we put him in a trouble of understanding just the next third dimension. But why then we as a science actually consider some things are still two-dimensional? This is something that cannot help us to develop, because we exist in a 3D world, as we are aware of. But then we see waves as something like we call it waves. And we say, those are waves, okay. But I don't have something that I would show you in 3D. How waves are look like in 3D. Just try to little bit put it in an angle. You will see that looks something like this. Spiral, people. This is something that intertwines our atoms, our cells, our DNA is a spiral. And if you put that in a 2D world, you will see the wave. Those waves actually create the world and life, but those are not waves. Those are spirals, vortexes, however you want to call them. This is just one dimension more.